Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq.
West Side, what's up?
Is that the theme?
Back here in the gang!
Oh boy, hey, someone's back! Someone's back in spirit this episode, right?
God never left us.
Boy, hey,
He only takes different forms.
Hey, you know what they
works
say?
in mysterious ways.
This is cultural's different interpretation of God, right?
I mean, I guess.
Hey, look.
But also, forget that, George is a certified gangsta. 100% drops a full West Side hand sign. That was amazing. That was the best, like... Wow. Just wow. Revice Mystery, truly back at it again with somehow... everything that Revice touches at this point is just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Main series...
It's just like...
The main series is getting wild. Boy, this side series, Revice, it's been way better than I give it credit for, right?
Oh, yeah. It has no reason being like... I mean, mind you, it still... it breaks all conventions of
it still breaks the continuity and the law of
a lot of things. But boy, it just doing its own thing and doing it well.
Right.
I mean, it's certainly having fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm sure you enjoyed all these references to Kamen Rider.
Yes.
Yeah, you know why George is throwing up gang signs, right?
No. Not at all.
Okay, here's a hint, William. When Tariq is talking to him about, we need to find this goddamn hodgepodge creature before it hatches or whatever, and he throws up the gang sign. He's talking to Tariq. Tariq is from which series? We've talked about it before.
Don't remember for the life of me right now.
Okay, what is Tariq's job? William?
I forget. I don't remember, dude. It's
Okay.
it's been a while since I've seen these episodes.
He literally states it in the episode.
No, it's been a while since I've seen the episode.
Well, pull it back up, bitch.
God damn it. Alright, fine. Where am I going?
What? You don't have these episodes
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint, William. When he comes to the house, he makes a statement about, "Hey, I have this occupation, and it gives me the authority to talk to you and interview you." Some might say interrogate.
Right.
Because he's doing an investigation that requires deductive reasoning.
Right, you would say that is a person who understands the civil rights of all people, right?
Someone who knows how to detect things.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So
Someone
Yeah. So what the fuck do you think his job is?
Look. Fine. Detective. Woo.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. You got there. All right, perfect. Okay, so yeah, Taro is a detective. So what series have we talked about that has detectives in it?
Which one was it? No, it was like...
William, are you in a different state again?
No, I don't... Okay, well, I don't have the knowledge in my head. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. The anime for it is coming out in August, apparently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, boy, we have to do that too.
They just dropped the. I just found out they dropped the.
The trailer came out like 2 weeks ago, I believe.
I found that I saw this one. The one that I saw came out 10 days ago.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
I literally just found it in my recommended.
Boy, hey, I can't wait till that anime comes out. And people gonna ask so many questions about that because I found out it's a continuation.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, I don't know what that continuation is. How they're gonna explain that, but okay.
Right?
Okay, William, I'm not letting you get off the hook. It's literally a Kamen Rider series that is one letter.
That is one
William.
letter?
Yes.
Some would say it's the letter that George was holding up.
Some might say that. Some might say that's exactly what it is.
W, then, or whatever.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
Yes. So he's throwing up gang signs to tell, yeah, I'm cool, I'm hip with it, I know you're serious. Boy, that was like pulling teeth. Jesus Christ, fuck, man. Give me, man, that hurt, William. That hurt me.
Okay. I don't have the knowledge in my head. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Revice is being fucking goddamn dressed up in tassel cosplay and.
Boy, what a fucking reference that came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting for Vice to dress as tassels, right? Dress up as tassels. Honestly, these opening like recaps have made me think every time that it's the fucking opening for 01, where it's that shows the fucking Humagear in a chair and it's like gives the like intro of like Humagears or blah 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 blah. This is just like they're just like even though that would be the easiest one for them to parody, they went to the other recap giving narrator character that breaks the fourth wall. Yeah.
And oh boy, wow. Just spectacular. I mean, truly, nothing changes in this show.
Yeah, and it's pretty funny, right? To be fair, I also think this came out around the same time when the Saber DVD came out for the movie. So I think that's why.
Yeah.
As well.
They're celebrating the release of the DVD for Saber.
Oh yeah. For the movie, because the sequel movie finally the movie finally came out.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Okay, I did.
Yeah.
I saw some
something
clips
that we have to
yeah.
do at some point in the future as well. Boy, I can't wait to do that. Well,
apparently, stuff is good in it. Supposedly.
Yeah. Hey, look. Out of the 4 Saber properties we still have to review and talk about, one of them is good. All right.
Hey,
one
good.
of them is actually good.
Yeah.
1 out of 4.
I mean, look.
Let's play Russian roulette.
Hey, look. Good, depending on how you view it from a context of Saber. All right. It's better, right? I'm not gonna say it fixes every single problem of Saber. I'm just saying that it makes Saber bearable.
It's palatable.
Okay,
right?
so it's more like, okay, because the way I'm thinking of how this sounds to me, or how it doesn't sound to me, is like, it's like, at least for us, like you and me, Austin, it's like the OVA from Kira Major.
Yeah, no. Here's what it is. It's like fighting an elite enemy instead of going to Stormveil Castle and fighting the boss. All right, that's what it is. It's like fighting,
okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's a perfect explanation.
It's like fighting that giant troll that sits at the bottom before you go to the castle, before you actually enter the castle and fight what's his name, and fight Godric.
Yeah, Godric. Yeah, Godric.
Yeah, there we go. That's a better example. But hey, there's still a mystery happening, and we still gotta figure out who it is, right? And we just kidnapped a guy and we tied him. I mean, technically, there's a police person there, so I guess it's less illegal now, right?
I mean, technically it was a police officer that did the capturing. I mean, and then he held him in the chair. I mean, that is. I mean, I guess that's arresting someone.
All right, here's the problem, right? So I don't know law stuff, right? Is a police officer allowed to go to a different prefecture and say, I'm gonna do it.
Oh man, boy, you're out of your jurisdiction.
Yeah, right. Because he clearly says, "Hey, I'm from Kamen Rider Drive, and that's in like 3 prefectures over, right?"
Well,
Well,
that depends.
Instead of Beverly Hills Cop, it's Kamen Rider Drive Cop.
Yeah. Right.
Kamen Rider Drive Cop. Okay.
And that's the thing that got me thinking. All right, he's not a police from this area. Is he allowed to do this?
I mean,
well, they don't seem to have much police at all anyway, so...
Yeah, to be fair, this is what happens when your city's entire police unit is a paramilitary organization that you just believe, right?
Yeah, third party, yeah.
With a very...
There's some boys that they could be proud of, right?
Yeah, with a... Oh, boy. Yeah. So anyway, on this 4th episode of Kamen Rider Revice, The Mystery...
Hey boy,
the mystery is solved.
Hey, before we start, I just want you to know. So this is the first Kamen Rider Revice spin-off. right?
Yeah.
Right. So, we're gonna
yeah.
get to when we get to episode 5, but they already announced another spinoff, right? At the end of episode 5, right?
Really?
Right, but here's the problem. And then immediately after they announced that spinoff, a week later they said, "Oh yeah, by the way, here's the third spinoff that's coming out at some point."
Okay,
Jesus.
wait.
Are they all gonna be series spinoffs like this, or is it? Oh boy.
But here's the thing, right? At least these are being consistent and not dumb, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's also like technically we haven't learned anything that we haven't learned in Revice proper, because at this point now in Revice we have gotten to the point where George has explained that his dad was the one that did the development of the stamps and belt.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not like you had to watch this to get that tidbit of information, because I was really worried about that. I was worried we were getting another Saber Book of Logos shit.
Oh boy,
but like,
from what I read about those 2 upcoming spin-offs, not a good sign.
Oh boy, that's wow.
So this is a legit just non-canonical. You don't have to watch this to understand Revice, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But those 2 upcoming spin-off, right?
Okay. I'm looking up these fucking goddamn spin-offs.
Right, the 2 next upcoming spin-off, like, you have to watch it to understand stuff in Revice, okay?
What the fuck? Hold on.
All right. Wait, did you ever play Final Fantasy 15?
Okay,
Did I ever beat it? No, I haven't.
All right, so you know Final Fantasy 15. There's a part of the game where Gladio goes away for a chapter, and you just don't hang out with Gladio for a chapter. Right?
Wait, this is like in 3 weeks. This comes out in like 3 weeks, Austin.
Yeah. Wait, which one?
Oh my god!
The second or the third spinoff?
The second.
Yeah.
March 27th.
Oh wait, no, that's the third spinoff. The second spinoff.
That's the third spinoff. What's the? Wait a minute.
Boy, hey,
I'm looking at the Veil one.
That's the third spinoff.
What's the second one?
It's about
Dear
a boy,
Gaga.
Is about a boy who currently out of commission, going home and learning about himself.
Oh.
Hey, don't worry, I can't wait for the upcoming 4th spinoff where a main character mysteriously disappear for 3 weeks because that character, that actress, might have gotten something on set.
Wait, what?
Oh boy, hey, I'll say that for the replays when we talk about.
I'm missing a lot of things now, but
but don't worry. But anyway, nobody's missing anything because they're solving the mystery now, right? They figure it out.
But they're missing some clues, and they gotta suss some things out. So.
And look. So I don't remember much about Drive. So I can't remember if this character was a competent cop or like an actual. Hey, I'm a cop here to
bumbling idiot,
or I'm a comedy cop here to be like, hey, nice mystery. Let's go get some donuts.
Hey, you know how that thing that people always associate cops with.
Yeah, right.
Brevity.
Yeah, so I can't remember if this character was a good
and happiness.
Was a good cop or a bad cop, but not American bad cop. But
if I remember anything from Drive, it's that almost none of them were good cops.
Okay, but
almost none of them were actually competent cops.
Oh,
like the whole thing of like their precinct, like their office that Drive
was like
had,
which
like,
was only like
it was like all
people.
of them were like the Kamen Rider department, but it was also like they were all just a bunch of whack jobs, and so it was like, oh, we're gonna put you in the fucking goddamn special department. It's like, oh, cool, we're the quirky ones, and it's like, well, that's weird, but okay.
Our chief, the person in charge of this is a 70-year-old man who has back problems.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not kidding. That was actually who was in charge of that department while he was in Kamen Rider Drive. It was literally a 70-year-old man whose joke throughout that scene was that he has back problems a lot, and he complains about it more than the crimes that are being committed.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but
to be fair, the only crime that they're dealing with is time
in that department. So I guess that makes up for it. You know, it's like it's in Criminal Minds how they have the hot girl be in that team.
No,
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, that's great to know. That's great to learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, so after that, after everyone complains about how they can't escape from this hellscape of an apartment building, George and Terry just walks in like it's nothing, which I find is the funniest thing. How they made a
we finally made it to this other dimension. I know that it's not a dimension, but it's like it really has felt like this is in some weird ass like pocket.
To be fair,
like,
the camera works in this miniseries doesn't help, right? Because that was the thing that really got me.
Just the lighting makes it all look like it's in a dream sequence.
Yeah, right. Like it's like almost as if it's a non-canon event that's going on, and that no one we never bring up again.
Hey, fun fact: the other two, I looked them up now. They're not non-canonical.
Yep. Those two
they are very canonical.
Are very important to Revice.
Very canonical. I mean, I'll say the third one looks like it's mostly just adding, like, it's adding stuff that you don't necessarily lose information from. But boy, that the third one, and the third one, I know, not the third one. The second one is fucking. Okay, cool. That's how we're gonna take time to explain it. Sure, fine.
Hey, they found this murder house. Real quick, man. I just want to say that right now. Like last time we saw, they were in like the middle of a different part of Japan in a lab, and then they just found this building. That's pretty quick work for them.
Hey, you know, good. It's the smartest mind that breaks all dimensional rules, and Tariq. Hey, Tariq probably just turned into Axel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, he does that.
Transformed into Axel, and then turned into a bike.
That's the
thing.
thing. That's the thing he can do.
Let George ride him, and that's how it works.
Besides from being based on a motorcycle, right? He can actually transform to a bike if he wanted to.
Why? Well, like, was it just to get for him to get around, or for someone else to get around?
Rode him.
No, it was for him. That's the thing, right? Like, now that I think about it, I mean, technically, the joke, I guess, is that in Revice, like, his bike is an actual fucking bicycle, and, like, it just has to be possessed by, Vice. But, like, in, like, for most Kamen Rider series, even, like, Saber did it briefly, and then they just forgot that motorcycles existed. But, like, it's always got to... It's not only that the main Kamen Rider has a bike.
Kamen Rider is
every
all
motherfucker
about bikes back
has
in the day.
Like, both riders
right?
have to have a bike.
Right, gotta get those sponsorship from those from those Japanese car company on your shows, you know, right? Because remember, this is all corporate bullshit, right? This only exists to sell stuff. When we have after this, you have to go buy a Honda, all right? With whatever money you have left.
The funny thing is that all of the bikes usually are like you can see a fucking like brand like company logo on them. So it is actually really funny when it's like, oh cool, I guess I'll get this helmet from Honda and ride my Suzuki and like
it's really good that these Kamen Rider bikes has a corporate branding on them.
But in Terui's case, but in Terui's case, Tariq is one of the few Kamen Riders that didn't get a bike; they were a bike. And I say one of the few because that's not even the only time that that's ever happened, and that's sad.
Yeah.
Tragedy indeed.
Imagine if you... Boy, there's some really tragic... Oh, no, tragedy? No. At least Tariq had...
And got married.
Got an upgrade for him, and lived through his series, and, like... And got married, and had, like... Went and, like... You know, he started out cool, and then he could also turn into a bike. In one Kamen Rider's case, he just lives the cursed existence of you either transform into a little imp, or you turn into a bike. And you're not going to get to do anything cool until you've died. And then we bring you back as a fucking cyber zombie. That's the best way to explain the cursed life of Kamen Rider Laser in fucking
and a lot of stuff
Kamen
happens unironically actually happens in these Kamen Riders. But hey, in terms of the Suzu was the culprit all along. It was her the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't trust a woman
can
on
never trust. Don't
Women's
trust a
Day,
hoe.
all right.
Actually,
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna take that back.
Get Molly
Bitch
on and ask for her opinion
wildin'.
about this?
Okay.
Should we get a
No.
should we always sunny this?
No, I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's.
Oh boy, what a bad.
Oh god,
is that a good
that's
analogy or a bad
I'm always better
analogy?
than that. I mean, I think that's a pretty bad. I think that's a bad. It's a appropriate analogy for us with this podcast. I don't think it's an appropriate analogy for Molly. I think she's certainly not the sweet D of the fucking group. Jesus. Anyway, yeah. So it turns out that out of her crazy plans. All right. So this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're allowed to be upset that like your fiance gets killed, and be like trying to, I guess, kill the person that killed him. But she's going about it in a way that's way more serial killer than fucking like anything else, and that's like that's the more problematic thing in my mind. I'm like, okay, I guess we're just like, they killed my husband, they killed my fiance. Well,
murder.
Time to steal like government like scientific plans. Set up my own lab, hunt down creatures of various Kamen Rider series, not, again, apparently all living in the same universe, I guess? Bare minimum, it's her traveling to multiple cities and areas to get these fucking... Oh, God, Jesus Christ. I just remembered how insane it would be... How insane the idea that
it's all different states.
Dying
right?
takes place in this same universe.
The next state over, right? Remember, nothing bad ever happens to our state. It just happens in the next state over.
Yeah, if all right, if Tennessee was burning and overtaken by a fucking goddamn shit ton of plants in a big ass tree, and the military was literally called in and getting shot out of the fucking sky, and terrorist monsters were fucking making claims of this is our city. Oh wait, there was that whole police
Seattle,
no police zone in
oh yeah, was it Oregon? No, Seattle.
Fucking,
was it in Washington?
In Oregon.
It was. It's Portland. Where's Portland?
Was it Seattle or was it Oregon?
Okay, yeah, so I think it was Oregon then.
Was it Portland? Portland's Oregon.
I know what you're talking about. Oh boy, hey.
Wait,
Tariq looks up no police
zone.
Hey, we found out that.
Oh, nope, it says.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it was Seattle.
Fucking,
it was Seattle.
Fuck.
So
what's that
yeah,
word again? The one with the X to with the A to B to C thingy with the stupid machine. Fuck. Yeah, what's that machine thing called again? When it does one thing to do the next thing. Luke Goldberg machine. Yeah. She says on Rube.
Oh, Rube Goldberg machine.
Even the overly complicated machine thing to just do whatever what's it.
Yeah, this whole plan is her going down. It's a Rube Goldberg mechanism of fucking like revenge plot.
Yeah, she does this whole backwards thing to just get like fucking Iki to be like, hey, you have to kill the monster, right? You have to
no, but she said the thing that betrays her is that she says the specific type of monster because it's the last one that she needs for her Grandmaster plan.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
And so she gets fucked by that.
A lot.
But like
to the point where I feel like she could have just done this herself, right?
But like also, she could have just... I mean... Could Orphanox...
Yes?
If they were in human form, could they be killed? Was there ever a point? Was there ever a point where an Orphanoch was?
I mean, she could have just had her
proven
butler
to
guy
be killed.
attack Kento's dad to the point where he becomes an Orphanoch and then kills him, right? Instead of having right? This is a really elaborate plan that I feel like she could have done simpler, right?
No, yeah, well, here's the thing, right? Because apparently the guy acts as her music teacher, and he was right there, like, next to her from the get-go. And from what I'm understanding, she knew that he was a monster or something, right?
No. She gave him the stamp that lets him turn into a monster. He was her. I will say this: her fucking trick for the first guy that she kills with the ice cube, that was fucking brilliant. That's a fucking like putting the ice cube underneath the table so that the table falls over and then knocks the thing over so that you like delay the time that people discover the body. That was class A, perfect. I can't wait for her Netflix special where we talk about her being a murderer.
Like next time Joseph's back in town, take notes,
like,
right? Hey, look.
Why am I taking
your demon, all right? And you
gotta protect yourself.
Point,
I have to protect myself. Oh wait.
Yeah, so maybe if you can just yeah. See, I was gonna make a joke, but you're already separated from him, so you can't separate again to go have to reach a holy state of mind. But
well, I guess thank God that he's in another state. Woo! Just so we don't have that joke, I guess.
Look, whenever you decide to fight him, just make sure that you record it and do it in a warehouse. If I've learned anything about fighting demons, personal demons, that's what you have to do. Whether it's disaster or emo pretty boy living inside your body, just always go to the warehouse. Always fight.
So I should make sure that when I kick Joseph off screen, like in a battle here, that we cut to like a warehouse and somewhere in Japan.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden and all of a sudden the two of you are fighting in a warehouse. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That is absolutely how it should go.
I got you.
And you should also look out for anybody. Look out for ice cubes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you're not choosing the monster, so it goes back to the fact that how she could have just killed Kento's dad this entire time apparently, but she decided not to. Right? She had to wait for Iki to come to do it. Yeah,
she could have gone into his room at night and just shot him.
He's still in bed because he's still injured. He's like, don't like the sound of this. I was tricked. I got bamboozled.
Yeah. What? No.
Yeah.
Somebody told me a lie. That would never happen. Me.
Yeah.
I think that puts Hiromi at 3-0, right? Like, he's just completely 0 for 3. He's just completely never gotten this right ever once in his life.
Yep, just taking all those L's.
Taking all the L's because it was his mentor, then it was his fucking goddamn... then it was the fucking chief of Phoenix, and now it's this one pretty girl. Although technically, I guess in the timeline, it's this pretty girl, and then
but that's pretty much where this episode ends. They figure out what's going on. I guess next episode is just gonna be a long fight sequence. I guess. Yeah.
Hey, that's fine. I'm fine with that because we're finally going to get. I will say, I really enjoyed the concept of her villain, but I was the minute that George started explaining it, I was like, this is just Zio all over again. This is just Zio again. Why are we doing Zio again? Well, what's the point of this? Because that's literally all the thing was. So, just as a just for William, right? So Zio, again, Legacy series, right? It was fucking, hey, listen, Heisei era's ending, Reiwa's starting, it's the 50th year anniversary, right? Wasn't it? Of Kamen Rider, we're gonna do a recap series, and yes, it did turn out to just be Decade 2 Electric Boogaloo, but, the other part was, the villains, their whole goal was, we're going to take monster versions of all of the Kamen Riders, and we're going to put those into people, and we're going to have them fight. So there's the actual transformation device that turns you into a Kamen Rider, and then there's the transformation device that turns you into like a corrupted version of the Kamen Rider, and it's like this whole fucking thing, and that's literally just this, and like and basically it's the pure version of the Kamen Rider versus the monster version of the Kamen Rider, and that's all it is. It's literally the same thing. It's the same thing of like collecting all of the monster parts so that you can make the best monster, and it's like, I mean,
hey, look,
I
guess it works,
why are we doing this again? I mean, yeah, that's right. That's why we have 7 ZOs.
Yeah, boy.
If not infinitely more.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Multiverse theory is a bitch.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's
okay.
That's no bueno.
Alright, look. Sometimes you just gotta put yourself down, get behind the wheel, right, and then just spin around, you know. Yeah.
And become and then Kamen Rider Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Kamen Rider Drive away.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
What do you want? What do you want to end on?
We're not ending it on that, are we?
Oh, hey, the monster that she turned into, that the fucking dude turned into at the end. Is that the fucking Smash from fucking Build?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah, Smash. It says Smash. Yeah. It literally says Smash. Yeah.
Because it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Right, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. I thought I didn't... I was just making sure I didn't imagine that. Yeah. Because I was just like, oh, yeah, I forgot. That's... Those are actually... The next time we have a series to fucking throw at William and remind him of the past, should probably be either W or Double or Build. Because, Build is a fucking wild ride, too. Because... the Smash are like, fuck. What was it? It was just that they turned people into them. Was that it? Yeah. So that's a fucking wild series to watch. So we'll indoctrinate you into that next time.
Okay.
Okay. Look, if Revice taught us about anything, indoctrinating.
Listen, you're gonna have to learn one way or another.
Right? Works out.
Hey, listen, if you're like Aguilera, you might actually find it pretty lady out of this. Hey,
for the next 2 weeks,
you might get a lady.
Right? And she has to quarantine by herself.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it in the actual main series, in the main series, because Tariq still doesn't know about this. William knows about this. Yeah. All right. That's the end of this. Stay tuned next week for the exciting conclusion of Revice Mystery.
Oh.
And then after that, the beginning of another Revice Mystery. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The mystery of why there's so many mysteries.
Who's behind all these mystery machines, alright? Right, William? Yeah. Alright, that's it. Coronavirus is still a thing. Oh, watch this, wear a mask. Get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Okay, thanks, bye.